Hi friends, this lesson is for Module 4, Lesson 12. The other day I was adding, and you know I love to add, so I thought I'd draw a picture. I had all of these tens and ones. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and fill in this place value mat to say how many tens I had. So I have three groups of tens, and then I have two ones. Perfect. Now I bet you're wondering why that other place value mat is right there. Well, see, I didn't stay with 32. I actually decided to get a little wild and I added 20. What? I know, I am wild. So I had 32 and I added 20, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's going to be so tricky to do. But then I thought about how I can show my good thinking. And the best way to show a good thinking is with our pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 20 more. Boom. I did 10 towers. Now it becomes a little bit easier to fill in my place value map because all I need to do is count up my 10 towers. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 tens, and how many ones do I have? 2. Wow, that wasn't too bad, but it was a little rowdy and a little fun. Friends, what do you notice? What changed when I added 20? Did you say just the tens? That's right, the tens changed because I was adding 2 tens. But did the one change? No. I didn't add any extra ones, so I didn't need to change the ones at all. This is actually a fun little practice because today's learning goal says, I can add groups of 10 to a 2-digit number. That's exactly what we just did, and we added more than just one 10, we added groups of tens. In the case that we just did, I had 2 tens. Let's try a few more. All right, so how could I fill in my place value mat right there? How many groups of tens do I have? Oh, I have 1. And then how many ones? I see 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfecto. All right. Now I'm going to draw my little arrow. In my class, I told my students that the arrow with the number above it, of whether or not I'm adding or subtracting, is how we show a process. Go ahead and say the word process. Yeah, the process shows a change. So I had 18, but then I added 10. And by drawing that arrow and writing the number above it, I'm going to show the process of changing it from 18 to a new number. It's a little tricky to do that in my head, so I'm going to show my good thinking with a drawing. Friend, if I'm adding tens, how many 10 towers do I need to draw? That's right, just one, because one 10 tower is worth 10. All right, now I'm going to look at my new picture all together, both parts, the one I started with and the other piece that I added. How many tens would go into my new place value mat? Did you say 2? Oh, you're so good. Yeah, because I started with 1 and I added another 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. What about my ones? Oh, I thought I was going to get you. Yeah, it's still 8. Did my ones change at all when I added a group of 10? No, not at all. All right, friends, you're going to go ahead and practice some of these. So I'm going to need you to go get a dry erase board and a marker. Oh, excuse me. And your math journal. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. So I have this picture. Now, friends, all I want you to do is draw 2 empty place value mats. And then you could draw the picture. Because we're going to fill in that first one, we're going to draw our arrow to show our change, and then we'll end up with our second one. So press pause while you draw your picture to match exactly how mine is right now. Press play when you're ready. Okay, here we go. Let's fill in that first place value mat. You go ahead and do yours first and check it with mine. Okay, I said that there are 2 tens and 4 ones. Is that what you did? Haha, rock star. Now you ready for our big old change? Our big change is going to be plus 30. What? That's insane. Can you go ahead and make sure you draw your good arrow with a plus 30 above it? We want to get in the habit of doing that so that we can show our change. All right, who has an idea? How are we going to solve this? Because 24 plus 30 seems like it's going to be really tricky. How could we help us to solve this? Ooh, good idea. Let's draw a picture. Now above that other place value mat, or near where you wrote your change, can you go ahead and draw 3 10 towers to show you're adding 30? Good job. Now press pause while you fill in your new place value mat, the one after the change. What should our new 10s and 1s say? Okay, I know that I had 2 10s and I added 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 10s and how many 1s? You got that right. The 1s didn't change at all. All right, time to stretch our brains. I'm not going to help you out to begin with, but can you write a number sentence where you started with 24 and you made a change to equal 54? Press pause while you write that number sentence and press play to check yourself. Okay, so here we go. So I had 24 because that's what I started with. The change that I made is right above the arrow. I added 30, and then my result was that I had 54. Your number sentence should start with the amount that you had, show your change, in this case it's adding 30, and then equals the whole amount. What if I wanted to really go bananas and I wanted to fill in a number bond? What could I do for that number bond? Well, I'm going to start with the whole amount at the top, which is 54. What are my two parts, friend? Yeah, excellent. The 24 and 30. Because when I added 24 and 30, I got the whole amount, which was 54. All right, I'm going to have you go ahead and erase your board because you're going to do it again with some different numbers. All right, I want you to go ahead and draw your picture to match mine. Press pause until you're ready and press play when you're ready to go. Okay, so you should have that first place value map all filled in. I put 1 for the 10s because I only see one group of 10s. How many did you put in for your 1s? Yeah, 2. There's 1, 2, 2 1s. Look at this change. This change says that, ooh, we're going to add 20. It says plus 20. Can you go ahead and add 20? If you need to, draw a good picture and then write your new groups in the place value map. Press play to check yourself. Okay, so if we're adding 20, I'm going to show my good thinking. I'm going to go ahead and draw 2 10 towers to show 20. Now, if I'm filling in that place value map, I'm going to say 10, 20, 30. That's 3 10s. And the 1's going to change because I didn't add any 1s, so 2 1s. Is that what you got? Ooh, nice job. All right, now I want you to press pause while you write a number sentence. We're going to have 12 and then our change and then equaling 32. Press pause while you figure it out and press play to check yourself. Okay, well, if we started with 12, our change was, oh yeah, adding 20. And then if we had 12 and we added 20, what was our answer? Ding, 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 32. Well done. Do you think you could fill in this number bond to show that number sentence? Okay, so the whole amount that we have is, that's right, 32. And what are the two parts again, friend? Excellent. Yeah, we have 12 and we have 20. Perfecto. Wow, you're doing so well. Go ahead and give yourself a high five. All right, let's try another one. This time, I'm just going to give you the number sentence. I want you to go ahead and draw a picture to find the answer. Press pause while you draw your picture and press play to check yourself. Okay, are you ready, friend? Now, you may have drawn a place value map. I'm not going to, but you could if you wanted to and show the change with an arrow. For me, though, I like to draw the picture. So I started with 27, so I drew a good picture of 27. What do you notice about my picture? Yeah, hopefully you noticed that they had 10 towers to show the 10s and circles to show the 1s. That's to help me keep me organized. What else do you notice about my picture? Yeah, you're so right. I do have them in 5 groups. Again, it's to help keep me organized. Okay, so I had 27 and I added 20. So I'm going to draw 2 10 towers. Friends, can you go ahead and write equals and then your answer and press play when you're ready to check yourself? Okay, if I had 27 and I added 20 more, I could say 10, 20, 30, 40, and I know the ones are the same. 40 plus 7 is 47. Good job. Let's keep cruising. What if I had 6 plus 30? I want you to go ahead and draw the picture and find the answer, and press play when you're ready. All right, did I get you? It says just 6. So do I need to draw any 10 towers for that? No way, Jose. I just need to write 6 1s. All right, plus 30. Ooh, how can I show 30 really quickly? Oh yeah, that's right. Making my 10 towers. All right, this one's pretty fun because it has that hidden 30 in there. So if I have 6 plus 30, that's going to equal 36. If I wasn't sure, I could count by 10s. 10, 20, 30, and then count up by ones. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Man, we're doing really well adding these groups of 10, which is great because our learning goal says I can add groups of 10s to a 2-digit number. And I think we're really rocking and rolling on this. Friend, it's your turn. You're going to go ahead and seesaw these answers after you've done them on your math journal or on your dry erase board. Our problems are 12 plus 40, 20 plus 9, and 21 plus 20. But pause and time out. What I want you to do is find the answers for all of these, of course. But you know what I need? I need a picture to show your good thinking for each one. I don't want to just know what the answer is. I want to know that you know how to find the answer. So you're going to solve these 3 problems and you're going to send me a picture showing your good drawing for each one. If you want, you can do it as one big seesaw or as 3 separate seesaws because you're going to have to do a lot of work. All right, good luck, friend. Don't forget about that good learning goal.